A lot of site selection is about risk mitigation. Being able to eliminate the time and the cost aspects of taking a site and making it development ready, that really jumpstarts the timeline for a client to make a decision about a particular site. Industrial inventory, especially throughout the Midwest in particular, is very low. So having available space gets you a ticket into the dance sometimes. If I have a client that's looking for a building, having a spec building, even though it may not fit 100% of what my client's looking for, the ability to get a prospect on the ground in your community can be accomplished by having a spec building.
When you certify the site, you take all that risk out of it for our clients. And our clients are really trying to make sure that they minimize the risk. So if Northwest Ohio has certified sites that are already in place, then those sites are going to bubble up to the top of the list in order to be looked at first because the risk has been taken away.
So having all of those due diligence items and studies in place, and hopefully the utilities in place as well, can really make that site much more competitive.
I see Northwest Ohio as being kind of a leader in that perspective, in that they're doing the certified sites. Customers value that element of economic development. They're rewarding the community for taking those steps because the community has the right assets in place and they also have the right facilities in place, and they see there's a commitment on the part of the community to make sure that they have developable and ready sites.
It shows that there's a level of consensus within the community about the type of development they want to pursue and that they're all in.
We're a materials and asphalt paving company, and we've been in business since 1949. And Northwest Ohio has afforded us the opportunity to grow. That piece of land has Airport Highway, it has the Turnpike, it has the Norfolk Southern Railroad, it has the Toledo Airport. It's got a trunk line from Toledo Edison, so all the power you'd ever need. It's got plenty of gas or natural gas capacity. That market access is very good. If you take a 200-mile radius, you would catch Chicago, you'd catch Detroit, you'd catch Columbus, you'd catch Cleveland. You know, it's right in the center of all those. So logistically, I think it's in a great position. My vision for the land air development is to next year start out with a spec building. We're presently putting in the underground to the site, and we will start a spec building midsummer. And it'll be 100,000 square feet. I see that going forward. I see that inviting other business to come in. If I'm an outsider looking to relocate someplace, I would definitely consider Northwest Ohio. You know, first off, we have great logistics. We got the Turnpike east-west, I-75 north-south. We've got rail, we've got the port, we've got the airport. There's nothing that we don't have. And the real bonus is the people in Northwest Ohio. Great work ethic, and we've got a good resource of people, and I don't think you can go wrong by locating in Northwest Ohio.
Every community within the RGP wins when the RGP wins a project. So the RGP is providing value to all of the communities that they have within the RGP by doing that the communities would not have on their own.
You know, the RGP has resources that we don't have, and we think they'd be a great resource for a development like yours. And thankfully, in talking to Dean Monsky and Gary Thompson, we were able to get hooked up with Jobs Ohio. And in so doing, we went through the process of applying for some grant monies and some loan monies, and we're successful, and it's going to allow us to move this project forward. So a grant from Jobs Ohio was instrumental in getting this project moving along.